So how you doing tonight, Coach?
Well, Travis McDonald feeds inside the ball.
He's out to the 20. Gets a good hole. He's to the 30, the 40, the 50. Has one man to beat. He runs him over and he's out to the 50-yard line.
Good evening and welcome to CCTV. You are with Jeff Brooks and Craig Durr. We are here in Cadillac for the 11th game of the season of the boys varsity campaign of the 2013-2014 version of the Cadillac Vikings. They come in tonight 7-3. They share second place in the Big North behind Alpena with Traverse City West after going up to Traverse City West and getting beat back there, up there on, I think, Thursday night it was, Craig. I can't remember. It's been a while. And, you know, the Cadillac Vikings, they come in. They got 10 games left in the season. Halfway through the season, you got as many games as you have as practices, and, you know, we'll see what's in them. We'll see what kind of mojo we got going and see if the coaching staff and the players can, you know, maybe dig out another Big North Conference championship and this group of young men can put their stamp on their playing days here in Cadillac. So, Ogama, we went up there, Craig. I don't know if you remember a lot from that game. Low energy. Ogama, in my opinion, they're better than what their record shows. I think they're like 3-8 or whatever they are. They've only won 2 or 3 games, but they're a tough opponent, Craig.
Yeah, when we went up there, I think one of the things that I saw early on, I thought we were going to handle them pretty easily, if I can recall. That's such a long time ago, and it just kind of another one of those things where it just grind out kind of game. It's hard to believe that we're 10 games, now 11th game into the season, and we're still looking for, I don't want to beat it to death, but we're looking for an identity. I hope that the coaches really looked at things and how things are progressing, trying to figure some things out. Because right now I think the biggest thing that you talked about last week is the defensive piece. Because right now Cadillac is playing a milk carton offense in that it's missing. We got the Cadillac Vikings emblem on milk cartons looking for that defense and trying to get that identity back. So we're hoping that they come out and put something together defensively or offensively. I don't care which. I would take both. I'm a little bit greedy that way, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah, you know, that's a good point there, Craig. You know, a lot of people think our woes are offensively. I don't think they're as much offensively as they are defensively. I think defense translates to offense. That's the way I always grew up. Good defense.
And if you don't believe it, ask the Denver Broncos.
Well, good defense leads to offense. Yeah. And, you know, I have not been happy with our defense at all, especially on the ball dribble drive. I thought the Reed City game was a fluke because we had a long football season, and I just thought, you know, we were off our game. But then the McBain game, we were constantly beat up the floor from 75 feet to the middle of the high side of the lane, which is the middle lane. The high side's the middle of the lane. And then I started thinking, wait a minute, I think we got some problems here, you know, as far as dribble penetration. And then it was really exploited in the last few games, especially in Ludington. It's just that Ludington was so bad they couldn't make a layup or shoot. But they repeatedly got to the middle of the lane. Yeah. And then Traverse City West, you know, Alex Scott, we turned him into an all-state candidate on Thursday. And I don't think he's an all-state candidate, but we made him look like one. He got to the middle anytime he wanted, when he wanted, and how he wanted, which really hurt us with his shooters. You know, we had a collapse down, and then Sherman went off in the corner. And you know, it wasn't a 3-minute stretch in my book. It was a 32-minute stretch in my book. It's just, you know, defensively, we weren't good enough to put points on the board. So, you know, I just hope that we can correct some of that. And, you know, we'll see what happens. We got 10 games left, and we'll figure it out. If not, I still got a table at Maggie's, and that's where I'll be tonight. 23 seconds before we get giddy in the zone here in Cadillac. Cadillac Vikings against the Ogama Heights Falcons, and they are a dangerous group. They come in with 3 solid athletes, and one of the best big men in the Big North, Alex Stevens, Ben Hartley, and Zettel. All right, awesome job of the national anthem sang by our officiating crew tonight, led by Don Blue. Beautiful high voice, always does a fine job, along with usually Eric Runstrom and Ryan Benzenberg get to sing it, but tonight, you know, didn't happen. So starting for Ogama will be number 2, Ben Hartley. And number 11, I can't even say his last name. I'll call him Mike. Mike Van Cronenberger.
What cheese?
And then we got Jake Ignaziak, football player. And then 6'4" junior, you got Zettel. And rounding out the Cadillac, or the Ogama Heights, is the big boy, Alex Stevens. And we're going to listen to the Cadillac boys starting lineup. All right, that's our starting lineup. The big 5. You got Andrew Remington, the Prince. You got Evan Almighty Frito. You have the Iron Man, Lewis Finch. You got Flight 2, Jalen Brooks. And you have the Lieutenant, Justin Liptak. Starting for Cadillac, and customary handshakes before every sporting event. They make you do it. I don't understand why, but yeah, see right there, we don't make them do it. I love it. You know, if you don't like them, don't shake hands.
Right.
So Alex Stevens and Jalen Brooks set to tip ball.
If you don't like them, don't touch them.
Yeah. You know, you don't want contact.
Learned that from Kaj.
Play pool.
He's a big basketball fan, and he tells me about sportsmanship.
Oh, so Alex Stevens skies high and wins the tap. Ben Hartley will bring the ball across the timeline. Lewis Finch will be guarding Ben Hartley tonight. Anders, the Prince, applying some pressure, and they get a back cut to Van Bernenberger, and right away, Ogama scores 2. They're up 2-0. Here comes Cadillac. Down to Justin Liptak. He's looking in the post. Got to move on Alex. A little dibble, and in 4.
Snickers for 2. No Betty White move on that one.
I tell you, we've done that the last 6 or 7 games. Justin comes out of the gate, scores the first 2, and you know, we've done it last week, too. So it's a 2-2 game. Here's Ben Hartley over to Alex Stevens. And Zettel's going to shoot the 3. And nice job by Ben Hartley. Alex Stevens, that was a really nice skip pass. And Alex gets down there. Oh, I was going to say, he gets down there. It's trouble. But Alex packed his bags, got halfway to St. Louis, and got caught. So good job by Justin, really, to keep his ground.
Absolutely.
And Remington dribble driving over to Jalen. Looks like they come out in a little zone. Jalen Brooks turns the ball over. Here comes Ogama. And they're going to step out of bounds. So, yeah, a turnover for a turnover. I think that's what's been plaguing Ogama this year. So Evan Frito down low. They're really pushing us out of the outside, aren't they? With
yeah, you don't want Justin out by the 3-point line getting the ball like that. But
and so Jalen Brooks is going to shoot the outside shot, and he's going to stroke it from 17 feet. So nice patience. You know, he used Justin as a shield there, almost like an airbag in a Honda, and 2 points for Cadillac. Well, Honda has airbag, side airbag.
Right.
Yeah.
No, hey, okay. You know what? I'm with you. I wasn't arguing that. I was in awe. Oh, there's a nice travel. No call.
Yeah, I think Zettel is hungry.
Oh.
Zettel would like to really atone for last games against Cadillac where he didn't score at all. He went to 0 for against Jalen, and you can see right away he's looking to go somewhere. And
travel.
And so Evan Frito gets caught for the travel. So I guess Evan wanted Jalen to do something different than what he did. But
not sure what.
Well, you know, I guess he saw something I didn't. But Cadillac with a 4-2 lead. So good switch off Ben Hartley. Nice job. Andrews climbs high and gets the board, brings the ball up. It's going to be defended there by Ben Cronenberger. Andrews spin move over to Evan Frito, who's going to jack the 19-footer, and he's going to knock it down. The three-pointer for Evan Frito.
From the vending machine. Call it, it's everything in a bag of chips. Frito for 3.
So, all right, here we go. Cadillac now with a 7-2 lead. Heck,
oh, my God, we only need one more point
to get our average.
You know what, one more point, we call the quarter good.
Oh.
Does the no call. Oh, swimming.
So we get on the ground. Jalen didn't box out real hard. Zettel over to Van Cronenberger in the middle. Over to Iglesias.
Yeah.
And Jalen's going to get caught for the push.
What are they going to call? I think the basket's good, and then they'll call the foul underneath, but we'll see.
They're going to call it on Jay for being too aggressive.
Yeah, but I don't know if they're not going to call the basket good, apparently.
No, I think it's during the shot, so they're going to get the ball out of bounds.
All right.
It's all right. Jalen picks up the foul, and we're now 7-5. Ben Hartley over to Iglesias, and he knocks it down, and just like that, it's a tie game.
You're welcome.
5-point play. Gotta love it.
Iglesias.
So Evan Frito shooting the 3.
Oh.
Nice pass to Justin.
There it is.
And he's going to get fouled. So Jalen with a nice board to Justin, and going to send Justin to the free throw line.
Here we go.
We got a little uneven here. The only thing that's really concerned me about this thing, I don't know how old this thing is up here, but man, I'm afraid it's going to fall down. Against Ludington, dude, we had 20 people up here.
Right.
And with Bill Barnett, dude, I get worried. So Justin knocks the first free throw down. And Justin misses the second one. Here comes Hartley. And Ogama down 1, up across the timeline. Cadillac defense. Halfway through the first quarter, and we already got 8 points on the board. It's scary.
Oh.
A little tap out there. Oh, we don't turn around, but no problem. Evan Frito's going to pick that up. He's got a 2-on-1 break. He's going to take it to the rack. A nice decision there.
Nice pass. Blocked.
And Jalen's going to get the end one. So nice job by Evan Frito to get it to Lou. Lou got blocked. Jalen picks it up. And the end one. So we're going to go to the free throw line shooting one. Up 10-7. And right now, what do we got? 3 scores in the book? I don't know.
Yeah.
And the free throw is good. And we go to a 2-2-1. I like this. Lewis and Jalen up front. Oh, we allowed the middle. Oh, then we allow the skip. And the big boy's shooting the rock. Uh-oh, here comes Andrew out in the open court. Nice job, Andrew. Recognizes, still getting it up. I like it. Andrew dribbles over the right side, setting the offense over to Evan Frito. Free throw line extended. Going to dribble over. Pop it down to Jalen. To Lewis Finch, who's going to dribble drive to the rack and get fouled. So Lewis Finch, that's a nice job by Lou. I like that. Jalen was patient with it, gave it to Lou. Instead of trying to force something, now Lou's going to go to the free throw line shooting.
I like the aggressiveness. I like the fact that we're going to the hoop. We're taking it to the hole. We're not waiting back, going east and west. You pointed it out in Traverse City, did a lot of east-west.
Yeah, I think this team's going to allow you to go north and south more than TC West and Petoskey is going to allow you to do that, but it's still a confidence builder. So I mean, I don't want to kid anybody. I mean, Ogama's not very good. They've only got a few wins under the belt. They do have 3 nice players. I don't know if they're well coached. So Jalen Brooks runs it down over to Andrew Remington. So a nice board there by Jalen to get it to Andrew. And what do we get? Moving pick on Justin. Yep. He was shuffling his feet a little bit, trying to create some space for Andrew. And that'll be Justin's first foul.
Yeah, at this point, I'm just looking for confidence builders.
Yep.
You know, we're just going to have to start something together. Oh.
Nice job by Andrew to recover after that
Justin
back.
got away with a little leg push there, but. There's a good no call.
Just good job. Andrew Remington running out. Oh, nice job. Oh, get on the floor, somebody. Now we're in trouble. We got to get back. Here comes Zettel on the drive. And
another no call. I don't even know.
And you know, it was a questionable call.
Who knows? Could have won either way, but they're letting them play.
Yep. Jalen Brooks over to Ethan Myers, who had the 3 look, didn't take it. A little patience there. Jalen Brooks.
Here you go, Jay.
Oh, he got hammered.
That was plenty of contact. Maybe blood on that one. Yeah, no blood, no call, but there's blood. You got to call it. There's a travel, no call. That's all right.
Well, this might be that official though. This guy down here, he's the jack of all trades. So it looks like there's going to be a timeout on the floor, 30 seconds. I'm not quite sure who called it. He's that official, isn't he? Yeah, that's that knob from Reed City and McBain. He goes to my church.
I know who that is.
Yeah, that's the ref that doesn't like Jalen. He's a knob.
Yeah, that's awful.
Oh, whatever. I hope he watches. I'll send him a tape later. He's so bad. I mean, he's not even on the same page with every. I love Don Blue. Don Blue's a great official.
He's consistent.
Yep.
You know what you're going to get with him. Ed McCarty, depends on the night. He actually, believe it or not, when I was in the men's league, when I was 20-some years old, he was an official there. Yeah, he's worked his way to Big North basketball from men's league Elba ball. So I expect a lot from him.
Yeah. So whatever. It's just ridiculous. So the Big Cat into the game, along with V8, Cody Lux, E-Train, Muggsy Pugh, and Lewis Finch. Cadillac with a 3-point lead. Looks like Ogama's in the zone. Try to waste some time. And we have some shooters on the floor, Ethan and Tanner, and there's a shot for the Big Cat if he wants it. He was patient. Kick over to Ty Pugh, who nobody wants to really shoot the ball right now, and it's going to be off Zettel out of bounds to Cadillac. Yeah, somebody's got to shoot, and I'd like to see Tanner shoot it.
Somebody get some confidence, take a shot.
Well, I guess we got 12 points, so we could run the clock out and still be 4 points ahead of our average.
Let's not.
Lewis Finch down
nice
low.
and easy.
And Lewis Finch just off the iron. Big Cat down there battling hard.
Nice pass. All right. Good pass.
You know, I thought Lou was, making some eggs and some butter and some toast before he could shoot the ball. It was a beautiful pass by Tanner Durr. You got to go out and shoot the ball. Can't make breakfast. Jeez. And Lewis Finch is just going to be a little bit short. It's like Major League. That's just a little bit outside.
Just a little short. It had a nice sound to it, but not quite the inside of the net like we would like.
So 12-9, and he gets the second one. So Ogama in their offensive set, look for Alex Stevens down low, kind of a 4-out look, and
Cody got got his arm around him.
Yeah, Cody's going to have all he can handle there with Ogama, Alex Stevens. Alex Stevens is a big boy. And so Cadillac's up 13-9. Ogama. Nice help side defense by.
Nice. I thought he was going to call the offensive foul, but
yeah,
they got Tanner on the.
It's one of those calls that, really tight.
They called on Cody.
Got him on the arm, I think.
Okay.
So that's Cody Lux's second foul in 43 seconds of play. Minute 19 left in the first quarter. Cadillac now with a 2-point lead, 13-11, pending this free throw, and it is no good. T.J. Baker box out. Decided to go get the ball to Tanner Durr. up the floor, looking for Cody Lux in the post. That's always been a good decision there. And we're going to turn the ball over, and here comes Ogama out in the open court.
Nice shot.
And we're going to track it down. Cadillac going to come away with it. Pressing it up to E-Train. Ethan Myers looking for Cody on the box again. He decides to dribble drive and take it to the rack and score. So Cadillac now with a 4-point lead.
15 points.
So over to Van Cronenberger, Pugh, Gardner. TJ Baker defending number 5. Ethan E-Train locks it down, but we allow a back cut to Zettel, and he's going to get fouled and almost an N1. So, like I said, it hasn't been, in my book, our offense as much as it's been our defense that's really hurt Cadillac. And that has been pretty evident in the first quarter as we've allowed. I think that's the third back cut we've allowed.
I would say that's at least 3. But again, it seems like every game we're seeing the same thing, same mistakes.
And the first free throw by Stevens is good. Or Zettel, I'm sorry. And Lieutenant Justin Liptak's going to check back into the game. And knocks second one down. So Tanner Durr running the set with 26 seconds left. To TJ Baker. Pugh's going to load the offense with 17 seconds, and he almost traveled. To Tanner Durr. Kind of looking to run an offensive set, and I'm not sure what Ty Pugh's doing. But in any case, he's mucking it up. And it's going to be a reach on number 5 for Ogama, which would be the 16th foul on Ogama. So that would be a sideline out of bounds or baseline out of bounds for Cadillac. Cadillac up 2. I'm still not sure if we know what we want to do on the offense. And Ethan Myers is going to throw up a shot. It's going to be rebounded. And so Cadillac will win the first quarter, 15-13. I got a pitcher of beer on that we don't beat them by 20. Coach Emmington said we'd beat them by 20. And I said, that's a pitcher of beer. I'll take that bet. And so now,
I missed.
Right now, I'm on my way to a pitcher of beer.
Wow. All right.
It's all right. Pretty good effort. I mean, there's some things to shore up defensively. We've allowed some back cuts. We've allowed some easy, we can score, obviously, that perspective, but it's just the defensive end. And that's where, it's been a defensive end for the last 10 games in my book, outside of Petoskey, where we played really well defensively. The first Traverse City game was a wash in my book. That was kind of a watered-down game due to the fact they had a couple starters that did not play. So we'll see. Second quarter, see what it holds. 24 more minutes. And we're on to game 12. So your starters back on the floor for Cadillac. The Iron Man, Lieutenant, the Prince, Almighty, and Flight 2.
Are you sure Evan isn't the snack machine? The vending machine.
And Jalen Brooks going to be long on the 3. That's tough to come off the bench after a 2-minute break and fire a 3. He's got to be a little more patient than that. And Jalen Brooks going to shoot the shot. And he's going to knock down the jump shot.
Loaded in.
Yep. Let her fly, baby. Let her fly. Zettel trying to attack. Lou with a nice hand. Get on the floor. Oh, there we go. Evan and out in transition. Evan pulls a 15-footer. Justin, don't get the foul. Oh, you don't want to take that foul there. Oh, and Alex Stevens is going to throw it away. Unwise move. Yeah, Justin almost picked up a second foul there on a silly hustle play.
There you go. There it is. In.
Oh, I missed it. Jalen just scored. There you go.
Scored.
Nice pass by Lou. Jalen scored and the 1-1. So,
yeah.
Cameraman, daydreaming. I was thinking about that picture I was getting there. So Jalen Brooks going to go free throw line. He's going to shoot the end one. I think he's perfect on the night tonight. One shot.
There he
He's
is.
perfect, 2 for 2. Holy cat.
Got the shot. Nice, smooth shot.
A little
tonight.
flat still, I thought, but, you know.
Hey.
Lou, nice job. Lou comes to Andrew. I like to see him press up the floor. Get there. Good job. I like to see him. There you go. To Lou. Oh, he had the cutter.
Yeah.
Evan. Jalen setting a pick. There's the shot right there. Andrew's got the floater. Oh, they hit his arm. Oh. And it's going to be off Cadillac 2. Or off Ogama. Off Cadillac 2 Ogama. And they will bring the ball up. So Cadillac with a 7-point lead. Andrew got fouled there. He got his arm hit. And
it was pretty clear when the ball doesn't even come close that something happened.
His right arm, shooting arm, got hit. And I don't know where 5's going, but Alex, you know, that's bad coaching right there. I mean, nice job by Andrew. Alex, you know, the guard drives, and Alex Stevens doesn't even go to the middle. You know, short middle, backside.
There it is.
Brooks is going to shoot the shot. It's going to be off. And here comes Ogama. So Ogama has a lot of turnovers, and we have a lot of steals. So Jalen Brooks, That almost was a travel. Lou's been active defensively. He's got his hands on quite a few balls. So is Andrew. Back cut. Nope. Good job.
There's a travel. Got away with one.
So that's...
Hey, see what happened.
They called a foul on Jalen, an arm bar.
Huh. I was looking down.
I don't know. Whatever, you know. So Zettle's going to shoot the shit. No, he's going to... I don't even know what that play is. That's just junk. I'm still befuddled by the foul, the arm bar. Really? You're going to frickin' call an arm bar like you can't be a little tougher than that as a player?
There we go.
And so Jalen Brooks finishes.
Don't wake him up.
Well, we can just keep him out of foul trouble. Danner's done a great job up there. Here we go. Dead ball. That's one thing he hasn't done real well this year. He plays off. He doesn't really. Well, with 2 fouls, too, I want to take the third against this team. Looking to Alex Smith. Kick it. Too lazy to put his hand down there.
I'll just put my left leg out, see what happens. You never know.
Yep. So I don't know. That was like Ben Mackey last year. When Ben didn't want to run up the floor, he fouled at 95 feet, right?
Yeah.
That's Jay right there. He's like, I don't want to reach down. Kick this ball.
Oxygen play.
We were going to trap. We were in black there.
Taking the charge.
And it's going to be off Cadillac. Yep, that was a good call. It's going to be off Cadillac. So, all right, looks like Ogama now has their starters on the floor. So does Cadillac. 5 minutes left in the second quarter. Cadillac with a 7-point lead.
Ignaziak with the ball. Big fella.
Zettel on. Jalen's guarding him. Lewis Finch, who's had a few steals tonight. Evan Friedel, I thought, has played pretty decent as well. And Zettel's going to shoot the shot. It's going to be long. Andrew, he's got about 5 boards tonight. He's leading the team in rebound in this game. He missed Justin coming up. Justin ran the floor, too. I like it. Evan Friedel's going to dribble drive high side over to Lewis Finch. Kind of mucked up now to Jalen, who's going to look to Justin. Nice job to Justin. Nice kick to Andrew. It was a little lazy. And it's going to be a foul where Cadillac's going to the free throw line, shooting a 1-and-1. Nice ball movement by Cadillac, though, Craig.
Yeah. A little bit lazy defense there. He just kind of put his body into him, took him down.
Yeah, if Justin could have got a better pass over to the wing to Andrew was locking and loading, and he was going up with a shot. And right now, I think he would have nailed it too, because he was ready to shoot it. And when Andrew's ready to shoot, he's as good as anybody we got. Almost got away with one. Todd John Allen Baker into the game. He's going to defend Hartley, who's probably their best athlete on Ogama. And I don't know if they really know what they want to do offensively. I just want to make sure it's not a 20-point game. That's
big fella shooting the three.
Nobody wanted to get the board. Dude, that's how you get your name in the paper. You get a lot of boards.
Right. That's one way to get your name.
Yeah.
A positive way to get your name in Facebook.
Uh-oh. Travel on Evan.
Trip to the snack machine comes up short. Turnover.
And that's going to be a full timeout, I think, on Ogama. So after that timeout, Cadillac with a 7-point lead. Cadillac defensively, I think the effort-wise, we've pressured them. We've been up in their face. Ogama is just not well coached. You can see a lot of the little things that's going on the floor where the big guy didn't even go, short middle when the baseline drive happened, or if the middle drive, he doesn't go short corner. So you obviously know he hasn't been coached in any of, how to play as a big man.
Right.
And then you got the other big kid that, I'd personally, tell you the truth, against Cadillac, I'd go zone. I wouldn't man us up at all until we can prove we can knock shots down. That's how I would defend us this year, without any true three-point shooter or, outside of a pull-up shooter. We've struggled all year.
Somebody's got to get hot from outside just to free up the rest of the offense. But
I'd like it to be a consistent hot, though. I don't want to. I don't want to see one game where someone go off for 7 threes. I want to see it more.
You know what? Give me one game where somebody gets their confidence up and then builds off from that.
Yeah. Keep testing their heat. So, 4 minutes left in the second quarter. T.J. Baker defending Hartley out there. He's trying to dribble drive down, hand up. He's getting to the high side. Tanner on him. Andrew Remington defending Van Krudenberger. Ethan Myers into the game. Not a whole lot going on offensively. I just think they're confused on what they really want to do. And they're just not going to get a whole lot. And Zettle's going to get nice. I like Zettle. That was a nice feed to Alec. But see, that's the problem. He hasn't been coached to step in. He was stepping away from that. When your guy's driving opposite of you, you step in. You don't step away. And so, nice pass. It's a nice idea by Zettle. So Cadillac back into their offense. In their motion. Ethan Myers over to Andrew, looking on a flex cut to Justin. Got him up in the air, and Justin doesn't finish. Alex Stevens comes away with the ball. Nice flex cut, though. It was a nice opportunity for Justin. And number 2, Hartley, gets it stripped by Todd John Allen. Out to the races we go. Andrew with a nice little crossover floater. Up and good. So the Prince. But nice defense by Todd John Allen.
Increase the lead up to 9.
Yeah, that was a nice little break.
Yeah.
I don't want to see him get any more. Zettle's getting mad. He just railed Ethan.
He did.
But, where's backside help? There's the Prince. Here we go. We got 3-on-2 break. Andrew Remington coming up. He's got Ethan Myers on the right. Nice little left up scoop and score by Ethan E-Train Myers. So we're out in transition. Holy cats. I haven't seen transition buckets like that since 97 Olympics with Jordan. Was that 97? When was that?
97?
I have no idea. I can't remember. It was too long ago. The Dream Team, the original Dream Team with the...
Nobody watching this will know either, so you just say it with confidence. Oh, yeah, the 97 Olympic game. Remember that? He went left.
97 or was it 96?
It must have been earlier than that, I think.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. He had Larry Bird out there with his shorts. Larry Bird shorts. That's something you just don't see in basketball anymore. Style.
I know. I don't have it on. I'm texting, man. I got Twitter going. Well, I mean, I only do one thing at one time, man. I can't announce a game and tweet. I mean, come on.
I'm tweeting.
No, I was sending Jalen signs the national letter of intent tomorrow, and
excellent.
There was some media people that wanted to know what time he was doing it and what his decision was, and I just needed to square that stuff away before I got back to this game.
I was looking over there. I think you're filling out your application for that media award you've been
MHSAA Announcer of the Year award.
Announcer of the Year. 2013, 2014 Big North Media Announcer. All-State honorable mention, public access, All-American, Jeff Brooks.
Yeah.
Sending in his application. Oh, that
sure.
wasn't even that. I didn't even know what that was.
Did he miss it?
He missed everything.
I'm looking at my inbox again, dog.
He missed everything. I understand. You know, it's exciting. It's exciting to get your application in. What were you doing? What is that called? Snapchat. That's what you're doing. Your Snapchat.
Snapper chat.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. We lost offensive
all
board.
All ball. Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
Look at that. Oh, what a spin move. Didn't work.
Yeah, well.
Oh.
Ooh.
Ugly. Oops.
Well.
And they're going to give it to Cadillac just because the Ogama Heights player went after it, I think. Because I don't even know.
So Cadillac's up 11 with a minute 41.
Added that 20-point lead.
It's all right. Ethan Myers over to Lewis Finch. Looking for a
in.
seal on Justin.
Oh, he called him. Yep.
Yeah, that was an offensive foul. He just absolutely railed 53. Todd Henry, a 5'11 forward. I mean, Justin, he had the position, he had the size. Alex Stevens isn't even on the floor. And Justin just manhandled his way in there. So, all right. Yeah, that's going to... Big Cat almost comes up with another steal. So it looks like the bounty hunter, Jake Hunter, is going to come into the game for the lieutenant. Picked up his second foul on that charge. Ogama is running a little picket fence action. We leave him alone, and Ben Hartley, the athlete, is going to miss it. They've having a rough night tonight, and Zettel's going to get a cheap one, and he's going to miss that one, and so Lou's going to come down with the board. So Ann Remington's going to push it up the floor, too. Myers still looking for a seal to the bounty hunter down low. Ooh, he's doing a little Dirk Nowitzki back shake, and Lou's going to get in there and score.
Did you see that? That's a shaking Jake. Shaking Jake, baby. He's going to put it up. He's like, I want the assist.
So I think he'll get one on that. Lou will get the two.
Shake and Jake. That's what I'm talking about. All right.
All right, dribble drive. So the Big Cat coast to coast with the steal. With the spin, he's going to throw it up.
No call.
Gonna miss it. Lou's going to be active. It's going to be out of bounds to Ogama.
No. Wow.
Did you give that to Cadillac?
No. Ed McCarty called it. He got it down here.
So all right. Cadillac's up 13. Dang it, that pitcher's in jeopardy now. But, you know, I think Ogama's got it in them. They got it in them.
Yeah.
I have no doubt. They got, Ben Hartley. Ooh, look at that. That jump stop covered about 8 feet. Jumped 8 feet in the air and jumped 8 feet out.
Ooh. Hop, skip, and a jump shot. Just came up short.
So Lou picks up his first foul. That'll send Ben Hartley to the line shooting 2. First one is good. So, yeah, if we can keep the starters on the bench, man, I like that. I like my odds. I like the 20 points. Cadillac up 12. 15 seconds left in the half. We're doing a 1-4 low with Andrew. He's going to put the move, spin, and turn the ball over. And Hartley out in space, getting to the rack and scoring. So, we turn the ball over. They get 2 points out of it, and Cadillac goes into the locker room up 9. And not a bad effort. You know, Cadillac came out with energy. Ogama, you can see right away their body language. There's not a whole lot there. And, you know, I don't expect a lot of effort from them coming out the second half. They're having a rough season. They're getting to the point now of, you know, their skill is just low, and so is their coaching.
The body language. You look at the body language even for the coaching staff, just walking in with their heads down, just kind of shuffling their feet. And I would be shocked if they come out with much energy in the second half.
So all right, here at the half, Cadillac is up 28-19. Ogama is 4-6 on the year, and it looks like they may go 4-7 if the next 16 minutes holds true. We'll be right back after these messages.
CCTV is now on Facebook. From your homepage, simply search CCTV and then click on Cadillac Community Television. From there, you'll see a lot of interaction between the staff and our viewers. You can watch videos of CHS sports, you can also watch Cadillac City Council meetings. Check out our photo section for a programming schedule. Find ways to contact us at CCTV and watch CCTV-themed videos. CCTV on Facebook, Cadillac Community Television, channels 97 and 98. And before you go, don't forget to friend our page.
All right, you're back with CCTV. Here with Jeff Brooks, and I got Joel Nichols on the line with me. And tonight in Cadillac, at the half, Cadillac's up 28-19. And the JV won tonight as well. I'm not quite sure what the score was. I think they won by 20-some. I know Ethan Baker had 9 points, and someone else had 9 points. But I mentioned Ethan Baker because I know he's probably going to be up on varsity towards the end of the year, if I had to guess. I could be wrong, but I'm pegging him as one of the guys that are going to be pulled up for a district run if Cadillac has a district run. And Joel, what happened in the freshman game?
We won 32-22. Zach Ben had 8 points. Gabe Duran has 8 points.
Gavin Daniels had 8 points.
Yeah.
And what's their record?
6-5. 6 wins, 5 losses.
And so right now on the year they're doing 6-5, and you manage that, don't you?
Yeah.
What do you do? What's your role on that team?
Help coaching the team, get them in better shape and stuff like that, and help them in.
So you have 6 wins, and Coach Dom has 5 losses, right? Is that how it goes?
No.
I know how it works. And so, you play basketball yourself, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you had a game up in Houghton Lake this past weekend. You asked me to go, and I snubbed you. I didn't go. I slept in, sorry. But Coach E went, got some video for us. Tell me a little bit about what happened up there in Houghton Lake.
We didn't use our defense very good. Offense is terrible.
Terrible?
Yeah.
Okay.
We tried our best in the first quarter, and we just everybody thinks I'm shooting the wrong basket, and
I heard you scored.
Yeah.
And how'd you score?
Shooting the wrong basket.
You shot in the wrong basket. So sometimes bad defense leads to their offense too.
Yeah.
And you shot in the wrong basket, but hey, it's happened to the best of us. I heard Coach E did that 5 or 6 times in his varsity career. So, did you guys win that game?
Yes, we did.
So you guys won that game. You only had 1 game?
We won, and then we lost second game. And
so the first game you won and beat who?
We beat the Comets 54 we beat Benzie, Area 32 Benzie, 54-30.
So you beat the Meteors, who you're part of, beat the Comets 54-53, and you were 1-0 on the season. Then you went back to the second game and lost?
Yeah.
Okay. So I wish you luck, and make sure you get us a schedule, Joel, and if there's any, fundraisers that you got coming up.
I think we're coaches from on this Saturday, we might be in Mackinac Trail home. They're trying to find a gym that's better than Lincoln, because Lincoln is
Stinking Lincoln, huh?
Yeah.
Yep. Jalen went to school there at Stinking Lincoln, and yeah, if you're in Mack Trail, give us a holler. We'll get the basketball team up there. Maybe we can get skirts on them and make them cheerleaders. And what do you think about the Cadillac Vikings so far this year?
Cadillac's doing good. We have a couple of seniors come up this year, like number 2, number 35, Justin Liptak. Jalen's a lot of this year. I see him did last year when he played. And the good thing, I saw him a couple days ago. When I don't know what team did we play here. He had an awesome dunk by 3.
Oh, like Ludington game?
Yeah.
When we played the black and orange team?
Yeah.
Yep. It was a great feed by Andrew Emmington across court in a little bit of a scatter ball where they didn't really pick us up man-to-man and figure it out. And Andrew had a nice cross court, and you're talking about the dunk that Jalen had baseline, came across the middle. Yep. Yep, it's just one of those things. It's fun to watch. It's exciting. What do you think's the biggest glaring issue that Cadillac has?
Issues like they need a defense, offense, stuff like that. They need to work on it. I know Coach McDonald's like where he's sick and his health, and he's doing his very, very best with the team. And I know he's there, and a good chance he's going to do a good job this year.
Yeah, history proves itself normally, and history usually repeats itself. So
I know this is his first game, second game here with the Vikings, and I know there's a big game coming up on Friday, the 4th, against Manistee, and it's for the suppression by locust disease, and I think Jalen's going to probably do a nice job dunking. Couple dunks on that.
Yeah, we'll see. It's just one of those things. It happens. If it doesn't, just get up the next day, eat some breakfast.
Yeah, and I just want to know if I know you guys can't make it on Saturday because
we're going to Petoskey.
Good luck on that, and maybe I can win right here or Mackinac Trail win for you guys.
All right, we will talk to you probably at another later date at home. Okay, Joel?
Right,
I appreciate your time. I appreciate the update.
Thank you.
So, all right, in Cadillac up 28-19. We're getting ready for the second half to start here in Cadillac. 58 seconds left before we get in the zone. And we'll see what's in store for us. I don't see a whole lot of energy from Ogama. It's a long bus drive. Jeff McDonald, the general, giving his final statements and address to the team before sending his starters back out on the floor with the Ironman, Jalen, Flight 2, Justin, Lieutenant Liptak with Evan Almighty, and the Prince, Andrew Remington, who's played a real solid game so far.
Not any energy at all from Ogama Heights.
Well, the thing I see right now, too, Cadillac, I don't see a whole lot of energy. I saw energy from Cadillac when we went to the huddle. We were smiling, we were laughing, we were giggling, and now I think it's just going to be a grinder, which I hope, because I don't want the 20-point mark to show up. So, all right, Ogama will have the ball to start second half. We come out in zone. The stingy man-up zone. Confuse them a little bit. This is something Cadillac's been working on, and Alex Stevens going to get to the rack, and that's a nice, I tell you, Alex Stevens would be a tough player in our system. And we gave up a bucket off the man zone, down to Justin Liptak looking in the post. Nice kick out to Andrews, got an open look three, and he's off the mark. Lewis Finch is going to track it down. Andrew almost thought about it again, over to Evan, and he's going to turn the ball over, and we got Zettel out in the open field. And the Thoroughbred's going to lay it up and in. So Cadillac now up 5. And just like that, it's a game again. Turnover on Cadillac. And Remington gets a pick set up top to Evan Frito, over to Lewis Finch. And Jalen's going to be off the mark with that. And Cadillac with a 5-point lead early into the third quarter. And they're going to turn the ball over. And here we're out in transition. And Remington coming up the floor. He's got Jalen.
Nice.
And nice play by Andrew Remington. Nice body control by Jalen to finish. That's something we've struggled with, though, Craig, finishing. And we've seen the finish tonight. Andrew playing tough D. Lewis got his hand in there. Over to Zetto, who's going to jack the three, and Jalen's not going to contest it. They get the offensive board. See, that's, Justin just does not read that well, He tracks the ball way too much. Nice job, Lou. Oh, kind of got himself in trouble. And Alex Stevens, it's 2 easy buckets. But, when the shot goes up, to be able to read where the ball's going. Oh, Evan, I thought he traveled. He does that little hop, that Johnny skip. Justin over to Jalen. Justin's looking. Lewis Finch over to Andrew. I like that. 4-3. I like the patience. We didn't get anything out of it. Nice job by Justin to get the board, and Jalen reloads. Nice patience shown by Jalen. Oh, geez, Jalen likes to really set picks like that. And Andrew
is
going to get tripped.
Tangled up. No call. Oh, careful.
And Jalen's going to foul him, so he's going to pick up foul number 3.
Frustration foul.
So Cadillac with a 5-point lead. That'll be Jalen's 3rd foul of the night. That's not a place to really take a chance right there, I don't think. But we're going to allow the 3 by Zettel. Nice box out by Justin, but we come away with it. Here comes Andrew. And Remington kick over to Ethan Myers. He's going to track the ball down. Over to Jalen Brooks.
Nice move.
Oh, and Jalen, a little too much English. I thought he had the N1, but he got to the middle. He got fouled. He's going to go to the free throw line shooting 2. It would have been nice N1 if he'd have got there.
Ogama Heights was really looking. They thought he was going to go down to Justin, and he just took that first quick step, went around the defenders.
Yeah, the one thing, though, there, Craig, you made an interesting point was we've gone down to the post a few times now. And so, in Ogama's mind, we're hitting the post. They're going to sag. And Jay took advantage of that situation by, faking it. But it all led to the first 4 possessions of the half where we actually went to the post. And we were a little more patient. Wow, that was really crappy. So he missed 2 free throws. Cadillac still up 5. Ben Hartley being hawked out there by Lewis. We allow dribble drive. Ben Hartley is going to get there. And Lewis, Justin. Geez, Justin, really?
Justin just took it away from Lewis. Knocked him on his butt.
Well, that's the thing I'm talking about.
Communicate. And then he throws it away.
So we throw the ball away, and we're going to get a timeout.
Timeout, take a break.
So, all right, Cadillac with a 3-point lead.
The last thing you want. Yeah. Now the Ogama crowd is actually getting into it. If nobody else.
The danger zone you got here is you allow Ogama to get some energy.
Right.
You give a team that's 4 and 6 some hope. And the thing is it's not even forced errors. I mean, Justin didn't rebound. He didn't know where the ball was coming off on the air ball. He gave up an offensive board. Then this last time, I mean, can't you see who's standing next to you? Your own man goes up for a board. You rail him. You take him out. You don't grab the board. They allow a offensive board and put back, and then you come down and throw the ball away out of the post. It's just the little things like that is the reason why Cadillac has not been very successful in the big games, let alone a game against Ogama. And that's just my assessment of a lot of things I see. And Jalen Brooks gets over that pick. Lewis Finch in there. Looks like Pugh has stepped in for Andrew. And Jalen Brooks is going to track.
Oh, no. Grab it.
I mean, why in the world?
Good thing Ogama can out-sloppy us on that play and that possession.
Boy, we are struggling.
Wow.
We are struggling with making any type of decisions on the floor. Jalen, he wasn't going out of bounds, right? I didn't think he was. But
no, he had plenty of room.
I'm not down there. So Ty Pugh hands off to, they're trying to trap, and they don't see it.
And called timeout. 30 seconds.
Jeff McDonald calls a 30-second timeout. Ty Pugh struggling about what he wants to really be doing on the floor right now. I don't know what that was. We kind of dribbled off, and it was a handoff. But we'll get it corrected. We're up 3. Cadillac's got to get the ball inbounded. And we get it inbounded to Muggsy Pugh. Over to Ethan Myers. They go to a zone, it looks like. And we're going to throw the ball away. And that's going to be off of...
Yeah, off his leg.
Nice job by Jalen. Yeah.
I held my breath there for a second.
I don't know. It doesn't matter. Does not matter. All right, over to Jalen, looking to Ethan Myers. Little dive action, Justin down to the post. Over to Ty Pugh.
Oh.
And Jalen's going to get fouled. That guy took a dive. They want to foul on
Right.
Jay, but my camera's messed up. It does this now and then, folks. You just got to be patient. It's like Novocaine. You know, every time I bump it, it gets a little bit herky-jerky.
Not sure what the conversation is, but we're getting it sorted out. I think, eventually. Maybe. Sort of. All right. Let's have some arc on this.
Whoa.
Oh, he is. The last three have been so off.
Yeah.
Oh. All right.
So, all right, Jalen Brooks has struggled from the free throw line. And that one's going to be long. Ethan Meyer's going to try tag now. So Jalen's missed 4 in a row.
He's got to recalibrate something.
Well, it is what it is. Cadillac up 3.
Yeah.
3:34 left in the third quarter.
Oh, big fella. Oh, travel. Nothing. Okay. What do I know? All right.
It's all right. Ogama in their offensive set, and Ben Hartley's going to get to the rack, and he's going to be off, and Justin gave it to Lou that time. Good decision by Justin. Here comes Lewis Finch across the timeline. He's going to feed it down to Ethan Myers looking in the post.
Back out. Oh.
And they're going to call travel on Justin Liptak. So Jalen comes out of the game with 2:57 left in the game, or in the third quarter. Cadillac up 3. And a nice back cut by Zettel. Beautiful play by the Ogama. Cadillac up 1. 2:39. Lewis Finch going to bring across timeline. And to the big cat, Tanner Durr. He's going to dribble drive middle.
Oh,
he's looking for somewhere. Oh. And Lewis Finch is going to pop the 17-footer.
Rather have him turn and pop.
And Ogama has a chance to take the lead. Ty Pugh pressuring the man out top.
Oh! Ooh, took him out.
It's all right. Ethan Myers. I think that's a foul on Ethan Myers. Did he kind of run through him?
He kind of did something. Kind of threw him down.
Oh, they got a double foul on Zettel and Ethan Myers, so that should be a baseline out of bounds on for Ogama. 2 minutes left in the third.
Oh.
And wow.
I didn't.
I thought 2 threw it out of bounds, but
I did too. As well.
Little unorthodox sets from out of bounds. Then Hartley is going to shoot the shot, and Stevens is just manhandling Justin. He's going to lay it up and just miss
up
it.
And off.
Yeah, so Lewis Finch has probably got about 10 boards tonight. He's done really well on the...
Ogama Heights on that last inbound play was doing the Gene Hackman picket fence from Hoosiers.
Oh, so Andrew Remington for 3, just off the mark. And here comes Ogama out in transition, the secondary transition basically. Cadillac in there stingy, man-to-man. And the big boy's going to jack it up, and just off the iron. And Lewis Finch probably picked up board number 10 or 11 tonight. He's done really well on the boards. Over to Ethan Myers, over to Andrew Remington, who's looking to dribble drive, kick over to Lewis. We're looking for Justin in the post again. The big cat decides not to. Cadillac running their offense. Ethan Myers to Justin Liptak down low. To the big cat, over to Ethan Myers, 4-3. Can he knock it down? And he's just going to be short. And here comes Ogama. And there's 50 seconds left in this game, in the third quarter. I'm sorry. Cadillac's up 1. Dribble drive action there to number 5. And Lewis Finch is going to pick up the foul. So that is the 3rd or 4th team foul on Cadillac. It'll be a baseline out of bounds.
Cadillac Vikings have scored a whopping 2 points this third quarter, I
believe. Have they? That's it?
I might be off, but I thought it was 28 to something.
Jalen got the only 2?
I might be off. I'm not sure.
I don't know.
I should be able to count that high, but, you know, it happens. Oh.
Nice job by Andrew. Steal that ball. Here comes Andrew out in transition to the big cat. Oh. Ethan Myers dribble driving over to Andrew Remington. Almost threw the ball away. Tracks it down. Van Cronenberger is out there defending Andrew. He's going to try to dribble drive to Ethan Myers, who's dribbling. It looks like we're trying to do a modified weave. And Tanner Jur's going to get in there and get a block on Ogama. Ben Hartley. Nice job by Tanner to turn the corner and get the foul. That'll be a baseline out of bounds.
Oh.
So we get it in, 2.3 seconds left. We figured it out, and the shot will go up and no good by Cadillac. So Cadillac up 30-29. I think we got outscored that quarter by 8 points or whatever it was. And there's 8 minutes left. So all right. You know, the danger is you gave a wounded dog in the corner some life. And, you know, you're going to have to grind through it. Because it isn't the offense, it's the defense that's hurting us.
Defense.
And it's been the defense for a long time.
I don't know if you saw that movie Identity Theft. But I heard...
I have not yet seen it.
I don't think it's any good, so I haven't chosen to see it. But I understand that the directors are getting with the Cadillac Vikings to try to make Identity Theft 2 case of the missing identity, the missing defense. I'm not sure. It might be a rumor that I just started. But
yeah, it really surprises me. Just because Cadillac's, the staple of Cadillac the last few years has been defense. And I have not seen a ton of it the last few games, and really outside of a couple games. Ooh, we almost caught him napping. So I think the starters are back into the game for Cadillac. Jalen Brooks diving down low over to Andrew.
There it is.
And Jalen, you know,
got the no-call foul.
That's all right. He got the bucket. It was a nice pass. It was well set up. It was a nice set.
We'll take the 2.
Nice job by Andrew to sell it, though. Dribble drive action here. Evan Friedel playing his man, a little high side, and wow, we got lucky there. Oh, Jay. Oh, traveled, I thought.
Yeah.
But that's off Ogama, too. That's a good call by the official there. That's a beautiful call. But that was off Ogama to Cadillac. Oh, geez. You know, every time I bump the camera like that,
back out. Oh. Oh. Awkward looking, but it went in. Take it. Andrew, there you go. 3. Nice.
This sucks, but Okay, we're back after the technical difficulty. Every time I bump it really hard, it gets blurry. I think the image stabilizer is going bad. But we missed a nice bucket by Evan, a nice three-pointer by Andrew Remington, and Cadillac with a 6-point lead. Ben Hartley, tough shot there. Oh, Justin, he doesn't know where the ball's at. How do you not know where the ball is at when you're going to rebound the ball? How do you not know where the ball's at?
I don't know.
Neither do I. And that's my only rant for tonight. But dude, are you kidding me? I've seen it way too much. How can you not track the ball off the rim? So Cadillac's up 37-31. 5:50 left in this game. And Zettel looks at the three.
Uh-oh. Picked up his dribble. Oh, he walked.
Nice job. Nice pressure. Ogama really didn't help him out. Andrew doesn't see him. And Andrew was running the floor.
Jay just clapping for the ball.
It's all right. Jalen looking down low to Justin. Over to Evan, who's dribble driving. Over to Andrew, who can stroke another three. There it is. Andrew just off the iron. Oh, where's the back man now? Wow, we got lucky when Andrew went for that board. We had nobody back. Woo!
There you go. Oh, no. Oh, okay. The bench just popped up. The coach had to tell one of the kids and one of the assistants, please sit down. We don't need a technical on that.
Yeah, they wanted a charge on Jay. This is one of those calls where Jay probably got himself a little too deep, a little too aggressive. Yeah. But if the kid steps in, the kid steps in.
Yeah. Oh, shoot. Bad angle on that pass. Oh, going off the Cadillac.
Well, did it go off the kid's foot?
That's what he's calling. I must have. He was right there in front of it.
That's a tough pass by Justin. Dude, that was like, that's a rocket at his feet. I mean, I know Jalen has some pretty good hands, but, man, that's tough. Andrew for three. Nice pick by Jalen to get him open, and Andrew drops it.
Oh.
Nice baseline out of bounds play, and Cadillac back up 9. So Andrew Remington come up strong with a couple threes.
Oh, out of control.
Wow. Yeah. So a foul is going to be called on, is that Evan Frito?
Yeah.
Yep, so Evan picks up his second foul.
Devin Grivis, Andy's grandson, is going to shoot 2.
So all right. Just a little over half left of the fourth quarter to go. And number 5, Devin Griffiths, he's the running back and quarterback of their football team, along with number 2, Ben Hartley. And he misses the second one. And Lou, he's got about, I tell you, Lou's come up big with a lot of boards tonight. He's rebounded well, real well for Cadillac. He's been active, too, defensively, especially early on with his hands.
Over the back. There you go. Hartley picks up one.
Yeah. It's all right. Crowd control. They don't like the fouls, but, you can't reach from behind. It's just, missed them. And Remington, can you look at another three? He's got a floater there, and he's going to miss it. Missed the slip on the blob. But here comes Hartley in the open floor, and he's going to pick up the foul, but you don't see him bitching about that now, do you? Number 2 down here threw his hands up when he got the foul called, but then he comes down here, gets kind of the cheap call, and so, either way, 6-1, half dozen another. Cadillac up 8. That's going to be short. So both teams have kind of struggled a little bit from the free throw line and shooting. And Justin, who I think struggled most of the night, back into the game for Cadillac. And got pushed out of there by Alex Stevens. It's all right. Here we go. Cadillac up 7. Over to Evan Frito. Force feeding it down to Justin Liptak. Are they in a zone? Why are we doing anything? Woo! They're in a zone. Dude, we're up 7.
Right.
There's 3.5 minutes left in this game. They're in a zone. We don't have, okay, they're in a matchup now. Down to Lewis Finch.
No. Back out.
To Andrew Remington. Nice pace. I mean, we don't really have to do a whole lot.
Time.
So Jalen Brooks is going to pop the shot, and he's going to knock down the 17-footer. So, I mean, we just held the ball and was a lot more patient. I like that. I have no problem with that. Cadillac up 9. They better not hit 20 points. They better not start fouling us either. That's all I care about. It's that 20-point. Oh, nice job, Evan. Oh, Five's going to get to the rack. Kick out to, and a 3-pointer by number 12 for Justin Ziegel. Probably doesn't get to play a lot. So now Cadillac's only up 6. And Remington for 3. That's going to be off the iron. Justin Liptak. Don't foul. So just under 3 minutes left to go in the game. Cadillac up 6. And they're going to call a 30-second timeout. Ogama is to talk about, I think this is an important possession for Ogama. I think they know that because they can cut it down to 4. And, you know, it'll come down to free throws here probably now after a 3-pointer. And, yep, just one of those things. What do you think?
Well, the first half I thought we started to come out of our shooting slump, but we've kind of gone back into it. I don't know if I told you this, but we have relatives actually down in the bayou, and I got a hold of them to try to see if there was any voodoo, anything that I could do.
Black magic?
Any black magic. They suggested perhaps some things that were a little bit bloody on the bloody side, and I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to get my hands dirty. I'm willing to do some things for this team, but I didn't want to do that.
Well, if you remember Major League, they didn't want to kill a live chicken.
Right.
So they brought in KFC. So you just got to think outside the box.
I didn't think about that.
You got to start thinking outside the box, Craig.
The only thing I could think of is we were talking about how cold we were shooting, about the cold, ice cold. So what I did is last Saturday I went ahead and jumped into Lake Cadillac for the polar plunge, hoping that would maybe shock the system or do something to bring us a little more. I don't know.
How is that? Does that hurt?
It actually did. My feet hurt. I made the mistake. I took my shoes and socks off way too early, and the 2 young ladies that were jumping with me weren't ready. So I ended up with a little bit of numb feet, but here we are.
So, yeah, Ogama wanted the end one.
Yeah, they did.
Well, I heard it up here in my headset. So
I heard it.
Yeah, I get it.
But we're in the Big North.
Yeah.
What do you want?
So Evan Frito kind of picks the ball up.
Stay with it. There you go. Oh,
nice pass.
Nice pass.
So nice feed by Jalen to Justin, but
spoon fed him for 2. Nice pass.
So right, Cadillac's up 6. You know, tough shot by Hartley.
Oh, it goes in.
So he knocks it down.
He can't afford him to get hot.
So, see it, Andrew, see it. So Andrew Remington's going to bring the ball up the floor.
Oh, no. Oh, I thought they were going to get him with the push-off. They were gone. They were open, too. Put his right arm out there and kind of assisted.
So I think, personally, Mike Dunn, the Ogama coach, has got the wrong energy showing to his team. Instead of complaining about the call, which was an obvious block. I mean, there isn't a single person that's ever watched the game of basketball that thought that would have been a player-controlled charge. So, and I know you want the call because you want the victory and you haven't had a lot of success, but that's just, you're showing your team the wrong mojo at that point. And that's usually a Reed City move where they complain about everything and like the whole world's against them and, you know, life sucks and, you know, it's just the way it is. So Cadillac back up 6 after Andrew Remington gets 2 free throws. Well, that's backside help. Then Hartley's going to jack the 3 on Lou again. Jalen's going to come down with the ball. He's up the floor, out in transition.
Careful.
And he's going to get it blocked, and what do they call? They call a foul on Justin.
Yep.
So I don't know if that was the right decision, Jalen. I mean, he went to the rack. If you're going to go up like that, you got to go up 2 feet, 2 hands. But it was a nice play by Zettel. So that'll send Von Kronenberger, number 11, to the line, shooting a 1-and-1. And he's going to knock the first one down and make it a 5-point game with 1:26 left in the game. Second one is up and good, too. So Cadillac now 4-point game to Andrew Remington.
No,
over to Evan Fredo, who's doing something, but he scores. Nice bucket to Justin Liptak. We score. Cadillac back up 6. Zettel's going to miss it bad.
On the line.
And it's going to be on the line out to Cadillac. So now Cadillac with a minute left has a 6-point lead. So, you know, way to finish the play, Evan, with a nice headsy play. It's just a little late. You know, it's almost like you got to see it, and it's just a little late. So I think Tanner's in here more for probably free throw shooting at this point, you think?
I would think so. One of the things that he typically is good at is his free throw percentage.
So here comes Jalen out in the open floor. To Andrew. So nice job by Jalen to break the press, and they're going to foul Andrew, which will send him to the line. So nice job by Jay, nice job by Andrew to control, and we can just put the game away here at the free throw line. So Andrew Remington, first free throw is good. Hey, we might hit 50 points tonight. Second free throw is good.
50. Hit 50.
So here comes Ogama in their offensive set. Zettel is going to shoot the 3. It's going to be long. Lewis is going to track it down.
Ouch.
And he's going to run over Lewis. So Lewis is going to go to the free throw line. And I think that's Zettel's 5th foul for the night, and he will be done this evening playing basketball for Ogama. All right. So Lewis Finch, 46 seconds left in the game. A 1-and-1 opportunity for him. Next foul by Ogama will be a 2-shot bonus. First one is good for Lou. Second free throw pending investigation. Good. So they ain't going to hit the 20-point mark, and Jeff Brooks is happy. Oh, a lot going on there.
Oh.
So I think they called foul on the Big Cat.
Yeah.
So that'll send number 5 to the free throw line, Devin Griffiths. Wow. Got him in too late.
Yep.
So he got him in too late. He's going to have to sit down. Cadillac up 9. Now they're up. Oh.
Oh, careful.
Nice job. He didn't travel. He dribbled.
Yeah.
Oh man. How can you call stuff when they didn't call it on Jay to travel, but everyone out here wanted to travel. Right. It was a great board.
It was a dribble dive.
Yeah. That's a new play.
Dribble dive.
New move. So here comes here comes Ben Hartley.
Right there. Oh, no.
And so they're going to get the foul.
3.4 seconds. 7-point lead.
Did they want 10 seconds?
I don't know what they wanted, but they were yelling something with seconds, and I know it wasn't even 5 seconds, so I'm not sure what they were yelling about.
Me neither. So, and Remington's going to be at the free throw line, where he's done most of his damage tonight outside of 2 3-pointers. And Andrew's going to make the second one. So Cadillac will come out of here with a 9-point lead tonight. And Andrew goes for the block. Cadillac will win here in Cadillac over Ogama, 54-45. So a 9-point victory over Ogama. Kind of a workmanlike effort. I thought we started out pretty strong. A lot of energy, caused them fits early, and then the same old defensive woes I thought came back to haunt us, and we struggled on the defensive end, which leads to a lot of offensive struggles, and we kind of allowed them to get back into it. But at the end of the day, Cadillac came out and
kind of floated one through.
Yep, kind of ground one out. So in any case, I really appreciate your time, Craig. On behalf of CCTV, Jeff Brooks, Craig Durr, and Jed Raybold tonight, Cadillac wins 54-45. Have a good night.
So how you doing tonight, Coach?
Well, Travis McDonald feeds inside the ball, moves
out to the 20, gets a good hole. He's to the 30, to 40, to 50, has one man to beat. He runs him over, and he's out to the 50-yard.